Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on an early Monday morning. I believe we have a good chance of having a freight train of a crisis coming down the track here in about 60 to 90 days, maybe even sooner. And it's not just food. I know there's a lot of talk about food this and food shortages, but it's going to be more than that. But before I get to that, real quick, I just got to say this. Take a deep breath with me. Deep breath. Okay. Breathe. Breathe with me. Okay. All right. And exhale. And do that a few times. Okay. Because there's a lot of information going on. There's information flying all over the place. Every day, every hour, you can turn on your computer, your phone, and there's just all kind of stuff going up and down. Okay. Just really, not every headline is an emergency. Think about what you can control. Think about what you can prepare for, what really affects you. Okay. Just take the time to think through it. All right. We're just getting blitzed. And I run into this. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it too. I will read something and man, oh no, what can we do? Oh no, here it comes, here it comes. And there's a lot of stuff going on that is going to affect us. Okay. But let's not forget our life, and our family and those around us, and what we can control right here at home and in our little world here. Get down on the micro level too, not just the big macro. You know, so try not to panic. We can't panic. That's why we prep. So okay, to the topic. A lot of talk about food shortages and famine, worldwide famine, and everything is going to go crazy. And it might well, it could. I do believe we will see emptier shelves. And, now, will we see famine in North America? It's always possible, but I don't think we will. Not now. I don't think that's happening. Will it happen in the future? Yeah, probably so. I mean, if you believe in the Bible, it talks about it. But right now, I don't. This year, next, I don't see it. Again, I could be way off. Now, Europe, Africa, some of those countries over, different parts of the world, they could see some famine. They really could. I mean, you got Russia and Ukraine account for about 30% of all the global wheat exports. All right. And we were already facing a crisis as far as before this war started, as far as wheat and corn and just, raw material, a lot of raw materials for a lot of different things. All right. So worldwide famine. A lot of people are talking about it, but here, I believe, here at home, I believe we're going to see some stuff too. Now, I think it's just going to be, it's going to be more than just food. Think about the non-food things, okay? I know everybody's stacking food and water. Yes, you should, okay? Yes, prepare. But think also about the non-food things, all right? Because I believe we're going to get hit with that. All right, you got massive backlogs of container ships in Asia right now, particularly, of course, in China. All right, you got Shanghai, you got Beijing heading this way as well with all these super lockdowns and people aren't working. These ports are just at a standstill. Some things are moving, but for effectively they're shut down. And that's huge, okay, if you think about it. I mean, Shanghai, just this itself is what, 25 million people? I mean, dwarfs New York City. So it's going to take months. Even if you could get everything, flip a switch and get everybody back to working in all these big cities, it would still take, even if you could get it all turned around right now, right this minute, it would take months to get to unwind this backlog. All right. So you're going to have months of delays on stuff, big time. That'll make it the past pale in comparison. All right. So I think what we have to prepare for is getting used to waiting a long time on stuff. All right. We've become so independent or dependent on things from China and other places in Europe and Asia. All right. So it could take months to get something like auto parts for your bicycles, appliances, parts for appliances, parts for industry, a lot of industrial products, all right, production plants, food processing, building materials, it's just countless. Water heaters, all right. I heard about somebody who had to wait over a month to get a water heater. Okay, cold showers aren't cool, it's not fun. Parts for things like water heaters, HVAC, heading into a hot summer, unless you're just in a cold climate, farming equipment and parts, prescription drugs. They make a lot of our prescription drugs, over-the-counter medications, clothing, shoes, furniture, tires, optical equipment. So good luck finding labor. Once you get something in, you need something built, installed, unless you can do it yourself. The more you can do yourself, the better, of course. What if you need a part for your truck? You're going to need to wait a couple of months. What are you going to do? Here at home, Ms. Dawg and I, we've decided to get some estimates for fencing down one part of our property. Not around the whole thing, but just part of it. And we're trying to get estimates for this fencing. Good luck doing that. I mean, we've had 2 no-shows already. All I need is an estimate. What would it take? Once you get here, we don't live that far out of place, out of some big towns. What would it take, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes once you get here and look at everything, if that? Can't even get somebody to come out and give you a price. It's crazy. It's just going to take a lot longer to get stuff done. Longer than it has been even. All right. We're in a new world for sure. So what can you do to get ahead of this? What can you do? Do you need a part? Do you foresee needing something for your vehicle, your tractor equipment, your lawn, farming, something like that? That's kind of long in the tooth. You're going to need it. You may want to go ahead and get that thing now. Get it now if you can, if it's available. Your furniture, just simple things like that. Get it now or soon. Prices are only going up as well, and they'll continue to go up especially if it gets more scarce or it takes longer to get. Labor too, I can imagine. The labor on things are going to keep going up for just about anything. Whew. Anyway, just something to think about. It's just more than just food. Okay, share your thoughts on that. Awesome verses today. Of course, I got to have a verse from 2 Corinthians chapter 12. Verse 9 and 10 says, "But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in my weaknesses, in insults, and hardships, and persecutions, and difficulties." Don't we have them? "For when I am weak, then I am strong." Amen. Because we have him, we have our faith, and he is faithful and will never forsake us. We will get the arrows for being a Christ follower. We will get them. We know this. it could get intense. All right. Stand firm, stand your ground too, and keep the faith. Amen. God bless y'all. See you soon.